Before we start roll call, is there any emergency traffic? Hearing none, we will proceed with roll call. LA County, Station 17, Lomita. LA County Fire, Anthony or Dixon. Was that LA County Fire, Anthony or Dixon?
Go for LA County Fire.
Okay, please come forward if you have any messages.
Hey, from 126 in Western. Just watch out for that lightning tonight. It usually doesn't hit in the same spot, but just watch out for lightning when you hear the thunder and stuff like that. All right.
Thank you very much for that cautionary statement. Yeah, the lightning is pretty bad. Thank you very much, Anthony. Next, we have Gardena Leadership, Mayor Serta.
This is Mayor Serta. I'm checking in at Gardena City Hall tonight. I have nothing to report.
Okay, thank you very much, Mayor Serta, for checking in. Next up is Councilman Cascadian. Councilman Tanaka.
This is Mayor Pro Tem Tanaka, approximate LaSalle and Maridana Beach Boulevard, and no messages for the net. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilman Tanaka, for checking in. Next up is Councilwoman Francis.
Good evening. This is Councilwoman Francis checking in. My location is somewhere near 135th and Crenshaw.
Do you have any messages or comments?
It's for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gardena PD. First up is Captain Osorio. Lieutenant Sergeant. Chief Safel. Gardena Valley Baptist Church. Village Mobile Home Park, Elaine.
This is Barbara, location 17100, South Gramercy Place in Gardena. I have no message for the net.
Thank you very much, Barbara. Is Elaine available also?
You'd have to call her.
Okay, Village Mobile Home Park, Elaine. Okay, we're going to go for Staff 1, Stuart. I think he has maybe some messages.
Good evening, everybody. By the way, if you don't mind, Gary, we missed the Gardena PD Sergeant Messina. Sergeant Messina, are you out there tonight?
I am, thanks, Stuart. Sergeant Messina checking in from the police station 162 in Western. And I do have one brief message.
Please come forward with your message.
It's a weather-related message. Echoing what the fire department said, we did have a couple incidents of weather-related events tonight. Lightning strike of a palm tree, which sparked a brief power outage, and now there's a couple signals out. But we're on top of it. It's just a good time to get your flashlights, batteries changed, and the like for these power outages that we may experience.
Thank you very much for that cautionary update there. You know, I missed one other. There was a watch commander for Gardena PD. Staff 1, do you have any further messages?
Yes, sir, I do. First of all, I want to point out to everybody, although I sent a bunch of emails, tonight is our very first net on our brand new repeater, our Motorola SLR 5700 repeater. So we are, I don't know if it sounds any different to anybody, but this is a brand new repeater that was acquired through the help of the City of Gardena and the Gardena Police Department. Chief Safel, sorry about that, through Chief Safel and Captain Osorio. And just last week, Sergeant Messina helped me install it over at the police station at the Hardin Repeater facility. So a big thanks go out to Sergeant Messina, who's now one of our new radio technicians. Break. As far as normal messages go, you can find all the stuff over on Gardena Neighborhood Watch Facebook page. There's an event coming up. I think it's Fur Baby Love Fest, and I'm sure, I mean, you must all know about this, but I don't know much about a Fur Baby Love Fest. But this Sunday, October 10th, 1 o'clock till 5 p.m. at the Gardena City Hall. Break. We have the 21st put on by the police department. It's for their canines, for the canines, which is
Stuart, the last we heard was canine. Could you continue?
Yeah, sorry, I have a hard time with my big thumb and this hitting this transmit button. Yeah, the canine pancake breakfast on October 16th at 7 o'clock till 10 a.m. And then after that, I believe they have the Harvest Festival, which used to be known as the Heritage Festival. I don't know if Staff 3 Mary may have... Oh, no, Staff 3 Mary, she checked in on the webpage. She's at the Chargers game, which is a good thing. I'm pretty sure that Cindy CERT 02 will come up and talk about the next meeting that we're having coming up pretty soon. So that's the end of my messages. Staff 1 clear.
Thank you, Staff 1. Next up is Staff 4, Dewey. Okay, do we have George 214, Bill? George 215, Flo? George 216, Deb? George 218, Travis? George 222, Ray? George 223, Barry? George 224, Diane?
George 224, Diane, David, Ida, Adam, Nora, Edwards. Approximate location 149th and Gramercy. I'd like to check in for George 223, Barry also. And there's no messages for the net.
Okay, thank you very much, Diane. George 225, Bianca or James? George 236, Wendy or Nick? Okay, starting the CERT members. CERT 01, Jose. Jose, if that was you, CERT 01, try to retransmit. Okay, it might be the battery. So, continuing, CERT 02, Cindy, she may have messages.
Gardena CERT 02, Cindy. Reporting in approximate location is Western and Caddington. I do have one message for the net.
Please come forward with your message.
Okay, the only one that I'm going to report of is this Thursday. We will be having a Tri-City CERT community meeting at Gardena Valley Baptist Church. Sergeant Messina will be the speaker. He starts at 10 a.m. and ends by 8 p.m. So if you'd like to attend, we would love you to be there. You can give your information to either Stuart or myself. And so that is the end of my messages. Thank you.
Cindy, do you have a second speaker?
Okay, the second, yes. Thank you. Margie it's more of a brainstorming session that she will be leading. So just to talk about like any ideas from the CERT volunteers that they would like to see happen in our CERT organization, any type of speakers, any type of training, so it would be more of a kind of a brainstorming session so as we plan for 2022.
Okay, Cindy, is that the end of your messages?
Yes, that's the end of my messages.
Okay, thank you. Next up is CERT 04, Virginia. CERT 09, Barbara. She may be out of range right now. So next up is CERT 011, Anna. Okay, CERT 012, Michael.
This is CERT 012, Michael, Mary Ida King Edward. Location, Pacific Coast Highway at Narbonne, and I have nothing for the net tonight.
Okay, thank you for checking in, Michael. Next up, 014, Richard.
The location is 223rd and Avalon. Just wanted to see, have a great night. Beautiful.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Okay, next up is Gardena Animal CERT 01, Adam, Megan. For those of you that don't know, the Animal CERT person, Megan, is a specialist in rescuing animals, and she's part of our group. Next up is Hawthorne CERT, Henry 201, Dennis. Henry 202, Jim.
This is Hawthorne CERT, Henry 202, Jim, John Ida Mary. Approximate location is 135th Street and the 405 freeway in Hawthorne. No messages for the net.
Okay, thank you very much, Jim. Next up, Henry 203, Kenny.
This is Hawthorne CERT, Henry 203, Kenny, King Edward Nor Edward Young. Approximate location, El Segundo and Van Ness, and no messages for the net.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Next up, Hawthorne CERT 221, Sonia. Okay, Hawthorne CERT 222. That would be a Disaster Services Coordinator, Sam English. Okay, moving on. Hawthorne CERT, Hawthorne CERT, Henry 556, Dennis.
Henry 556, location, and name's Dennis. Location approximately Rosecrans and Crenshaw. No traffic for the net.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Next up, LA County, Tom 109, Mike.
Good evening, this is Tom 109.
Approximate location is Crenshaw and 182nd.
Thank you very much, Mike, for checking in. Next up is LA County Tom 120, Wendy, if she's listening. Okay, that concludes the roll call. Are there any missed or late check-ins?
236 Nick Wendy, checking in between 150 Turn Perch, no traffic.
Okay, got you checked in. Thank you very much. Any other late or missed check-ins?
Net Control Staff 1.
Go ahead, Staff 1.
Net Control, I have several check-ins via the comment section of the webpage. I'll read off the list for you.
Okay, go ahead.
And we have Barbara CERT 09 checking in from Sacramento, so she's definitely out of range. We had CERT 02 Cindy. She checked in through the web, so you can mark it down twice since she did a radio call. And then we had George 222 Ray and Staff 4 Dewey also checking in via the website. And that's all I have for you this evening, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Staff 1. I've got them logged in here on my check sheet. Okay. Are there any questions or comments that people want to make?
Net Control is Sergeant Messina.
Please come forward, Sergeant Messina.
I just want to say good job running the net, and no hard feelings that I was the only one left out. Just teasing.
Sorry about that. I was working off of an old list. My apologies. Any other late or missed check-ins? Okay, we want to thank Stuart, Staff 1, for the use of the Gardena DCS repeater system. He did a lot of work in the past on this and still working on it to improve it. So thank you very much, Staff 1. This has been Gardena CERT 06, acting net controller for the Tri-City CERT net. The frequency is now cleared for regular use at 1925 hours.